I'm staring at the table where the coffee's gone cold, at the half-empty sugar packet you forgot to hold. The kitchen is a crime scene of the words we just said. I'm retracing the anger and the things I should have read. You left your keys by the toaster, a silver serrated sting, and the air feels like iron, heavy on everything. I try to wash the memory off the tip of my tongue, but the salt is still burning from the songs we never sung. Oh, it's a lemon sting, it's a copper sky, it's the ash in the throat, and you don't tell me why I'm swallowing the words that I wanted to waste, and I'm choking on the bitter, bitter taste. It's the ghost of your name, it's the tang of the light, it's the bitter taste of goodbye. The wine in the glass has turned to vinegar night, matching the sour way we ended the fight. I thought love was a honey, a slow dripping gold, but it's a medicine bottle, dusty and old. The more I try to breathe, the more it tastes like rust. A mouthful of promises turn into dust. They say time is a healer, that it washes you clean, but it just leaves a residue where we have been. It's in the back of my throat, it's in every deep breath, the flavor of a love that's been starved to its death. Oh, it's a lemon sting, it's a copper sky, it's the ash in the throat, and you don't tell me why I'm swallowing the words that I wanted to waste, and I'm choking the bitter, bitter taste. It's the ghost of your name, it's the tang of the light, it's the bitter taste of goodbye. I'm rinsing my mouth, but the water is dry, just a lingering burn under a charcoal sky. Bitter, so bitter. You're gone, but you're still on my breath. I check the lock and turn the phone face down. I'm pulling the curtains on this hollow town. The daylight is a witness I can't afford to face. It shines a cruel light on every empty space. In the waking world, the air is thin and cold, and I'm tired of the story that we never got to fold. So I'm chasing the velvet, I'm begging for the gray to take me to the place where you didn't walk away. 'Cause I'm sleeping to forget you, I am dreaming to survive. It's the only time I feel like we're still alive. Behind my eyelids, you're still reaching for my hand. We're building all our castles in the shifting mental sand. When I'm wide awake, the pain is way too true. So I'm closing my eyes, sleeping to forget it. And hear the tears hot and your boots are by the door. I don't have to wonder what you're leaving for. We're frozen in a summer that never has to end. I'm talking to a version of a lover and a friend, but the alarm is a ghost haunting the shelf, reminding me I'm lying to my own broken self. But the dreams are getting shorter and the black is turning white. I'm losing the battle to the morning light. I try to hold the image, try to keep you in the frame, but the sun is a thief whispering your It's the only time I feel like we're still alive. Behind my eyelids, you're still reaching for my hand. We're building all our castles in the shifting mental sand. When I'm wide awake, the pain is way too true. So I'm closing my eyes, sleeping to forget you. Just 5 more minutes, don't let the morning in. In the dark I'm winning, in the light I'm thin. I'm just sleeping, don't wake me up yet. I'm not ready to remember. I'm checking every corner, I'm double bolting the door. But I'm not looking for a stranger like I used to do before. The boogeyman has changed his face. He's got your eyes and hair, He lives in every shadow of the coat rack over there. I used to love the evening, the way the light would bend. But now the sun going down feels like the world is gonna end. Because the night is when the static in my head begins to clear, and the only thing I'm left with is the ghost of you still here. I'm scared of the dark since you walked out that night. I'm burning every candle, I'm chasing every light. 'Cause when the room goes black, I can feel you in the air. I reach out for your body, but there's nothing ever there. The silence starts to whisper all the things we didn't spark. Now I'm a grown man crying, 'cause I'm scared of the dark. I left the TV humming just to have a flickering friend, to keep the monsters in the closet from coming round the bend. The monsters are the memories of the way you used to sleep, with your head upon my shoulder and a promise we couldn't keep. Now the hallway looks a mile long, a tunnel made of ink, and I'm drowning in the spaces where I have the time to think. It's not the lack of vision, it's not the lack of sight, it's the way the darkness proves to me that I didn't treat you right. It's a mirror made of midnight, showing everything I lost, and I'm huddled in the corner, trying to count the cost. Yeah, I'm scared of the dark since you walked out that night. I'm burning every candle, I'm chasing every light. 'Cause when the room goes black, I can feel you in the air. I reach out for your body, but there's nothing ever there. The silence starts to whisper all the things we didn't spark. Now I'm a grown man crying, 'cause I'm scared of the dark. Don't turn them on, please just leave the porch light on. I can't face the shadows now that you're really gone. The dark is where the truth is, and the truth is just too much. The moon is just a silver scar across a hollow sky. I'm sitting on the kitchen floor, too empty now to cry. I reached into the furnace, but the fire wouldn't start. It's hard to keep a pilot light inside a frozen heart. You took the mercury with you, you took the summer heat. Now I'm just a rhythmic pulse echoing down the street. I used to be a lantern, I used to be a flame, but the soot has filled my spirit since the day you took your name. Now there's a dark heart beating in a quiet room, like a heavy drum echo inside a marble tomb. It doesn't break, it doesn't bleed, it only turns to stone. Learning how to navigate the shadows on its own. You turned the lights out when you walked across that park, and left me with a heart that's only beating in the dark. I see my own reflection and I don't know who it is. Just a map of all the maybes and the could have beens of his. I'm trading in the colors for a palette of the night, because the neon and the glitter only hurt my tired sight. There's a comfort in the coal dust, a safety in the black, when you know there isn't any love to ever bring you back. They say that stars need darkness just to show their hidden glow. But I've been down here in the deep, where nothing tries to grow. It's not a hole, it's not a void, it's a heavy reddened weight. The sound of someone closing up a rusted iron gate. There's a dark heart beating in a quiet room, like a heavy drum echo inside a marble tomb. It doesn't break, it doesn't bleed, it only turns to stone. Learning how to navigate the shadows on its own. You turned the lights out when you walked across that park, and left me with a heart that's only beating in the dark. No more red, no more gold, just the black in the cold. It's beating steady, it's beating slow in the dark. Is the only place I go. It's the only place I go. is the only place I go. The porch light flickers like a dying star. I'm still counting shadows from the passenger side of your car. You left the engine running, just a whisper in the drive. Now I'm breathing in the silence, trying to feel alive. The porch swing is rusting, catching on the breeze, and I'm watching every promise fall like armor from the trees. Now we're just dead leaves on a frozen ground. We're waiting for a winter wind to move us around. We used to be the gold, we used to be the green. Now we're just the wreckage of the things we didn't mean. Crushing underfoot, making not a single sound. Just dead leaves, lost and brown. I found your old sweater in the bottom of the bin. It still holds the ghost of the shape that you were in. I tried to put it on, tried to catch a sense of home, but it's just cold threads, and I'm just skin and bone. The garden's gone to gray, the summer's finally bled, and the only thing that's growing is the distance in my head. We didn't fall at once, we just drifted out of reach. A slow motion lesson that the seasons came to teach. And nothing stays a color, and nothing stays a flame. And the frost don't care at all if I still whisper your name. Yeah, we're just dead leaves on a frozen ground. We're waiting for a winter wind to move us around. We used to be the gold, we used to be the green. Now we're just the wreckage of the things we didn't mean. Crushing underfoot, making not a single sound. Just dead leaves, lost and brown. The snow is coming early, covering the tracks of a love that's gone too brittle to ever bring it back. Just dead leaves, walking over what we were. Let the winter take it, let the winter blur. I'm standing on the platform where the steam has turned to gray, watching the red tail lights of the life we threw away. The dust is settling heavy on the suitcase at my feet, while the world keeps moving forward on this busy, bitter street. I was looking at the horizon, thinking we were on the same side, but I was just a passenger along for your restless ride. The smoke is clearing out and the wind is blowing cold, and I'm holding on to stories that will never now be told. You found a new direction, you found a faster track, you're headed for the sun and you never did look back. I'm a ghost in the rear, a name you don't need to find. While you were moving forward, you left me behind. Yeah, you're miles down the highway, leaving me in the rain. Just a permanent fixture in a temporary pain. I went back to our kitchen, but the chairs don't fit the same. The walls are holding echoes of the way you said my name. You took the road map with you, and you took the only key and left 1,000 whys to keep me company. It's a different kind of lonely when you're standing in one place, watching someone you love put on a stranger's face. Did you hit the gas a little harder when you saw me in the glass? Did you feel a little lighter watching all our memories pass? You're 1,000 miles ahead now, chasing something new, while I'm still stuck in the minute that I lost the sight of you. You found a new direction, you found a faster track, you're headed for the sun and you never did look back. I'm a ghost in the rearview, a name I don't need to find. While you were moving forward, you left me behind. Yeah, you're miles down the highway, leaving me in the rain. Just a permanent fixture in a temporary pain. I'm still here at the station, but the last train's come and gone. You're already at the ending, and I'm barely at the dawn. Yeah, you left me behind. at the ceiling where the shadows used to dance, leaving spaces in the colors for a ghost of a second chance. I used to hate the static, the TV's humming drone, but now it's just the ceiling in this house I don't quite own. The clock is ticking heavy like a hammer in the hall, counting every second that you're not against the wall. I used to pray for quiet, just a moment to myself, but now your empty coffee mug is screaming on the shelf. Oh, the silence is too loud tonight, it's ringing in my ears. It's the sound of every I love you I haven't heard in years. It's crashing like a tidal wave, it's heavy as a stone. The loudest part of losing you is being here alone. I'm screaming at the empty air, trying to start a fight, but the silence is too loud tonight. I'm walking on the floorboards, trying to make them creep, just to hear a human sound, just to hear the words speak. I find myself mid-sentence, turning to the door, forgetting that your footsteps don't live here anymore. The quiet isn't peaceful, no, it's jagged and it's cold. It's the story of a lifetime that'll never be retold. In the noise I could hide, I could pretend we were okay, but the stillness strips the armor and the lies away. It's a deafening reminder of the space you used to fill, and if I stop my breathing, the world is perfectly still, too still. You're the silence is too loud tonight, it's ringing in my ears. It's the sound of every I love you I haven't heard in years. It's crashing like a tidal wave, it's heavy as a stone. The loudest part of losing you is being here alone. I'm screaming at the empty air, trying to start a fight, but the silence is too loud tonight. Shh. Can you hear it? The sound of you leaving, the sound of me breathing alone. It's too loud, God, it's so The calendar is frozen on a page from last July. before the colors faded and the garden started to die. And now the frost is etching patterns on the inside of the glass, watching every shivering hour slowly try to pass. I've kept your winter cold, hanging right behind the door, like a prayer that you'll be shaking off the snow here once more. The ground is hard as iron, the sky is dull as lead, and I'm repeating every always that you ever said. But the ice won't melt and the birds won't sing, and I'm standing in the graveyard of a golden thing. Everyone is telling me the seasons have to change, but living in this winter doesn't feel so strange. I'm shivering in the garden, clutching on to anything, still waiting for a spring that you'll never bring. I tried to plant some hope in the dirt behind the shed, but the soil is too bitter and the roots are already dead. I see my breath in clouds, like ghost smoke in the air, reaching out for someone who was never really there. The sun is just a stranger, pale and far away, giving just enough light to show me how the world is gray. They say the green returns, they say the bloom is worth the wait, but they don't know the heavy cold of walking through that gate to a house that's lost its fire, to a bed that's lost its heat, where the rhythm of the falling snow is the only heart I beat. No, the ice won't melt and the birds won't sing, and I'm standing in the graveyard of a golden thing. Everyone is telling me the seasons have to change, but living in this winter doesn't feel so strange. I'm shivering in the garden, clutching on to anything, still waiting for a spring that you'll never bring. The equinox is coming, or so the papers say, but the thaw is miles and miles away. I'm still cold, God, I'm so cold. Just one leaf, just one flower The streetlights are bleeding through the thin bedroom blinds, tracing all the memories I'm trying to leave behind. I reach across the mattress, but the sheets are smooth and cold, just a hollow space where the stories used to unfold. I used to fear the darkness, used to reach out for your light, but the dark is the only thing that stays with me tonight. I'm a ghost in this hallway, a shell in this room, waiting for the sun to break the heavy coat of gloom. When the world turns its back and the stars start to fade, I'm walking through the wreckage of the choices we made. I've got no one to lean on, no heart left to lend, so I'm letting the shadows hold my head. They don't ask for reasons, they don't ask me to stay, they just wrap around the pieces that you threw away. There's a silhouette of us still etched against the door, but the more I try to touch it, the less I'm really sure if you were ever real or just a trick of the evening sun. A beautiful beginning that was over ere it begun. Now I talk to the corners, I whisper to the floor, because the silence doesn't hurt me like your goodbye anymore. They're longer in the winter, they're deeper in the rain. The only friends I have who truly understand the pain. They don't pull away when I start to fall apart. They're just the shape of the hole inside my heart. When the world turns its back and the stars start to fade, I'm walking through the wreckage of the choices we made. I got no one to lean on, no heart left to lend, so I'm letting the shadows hold my hand. They don't ask for reasons, they don't ask me to stay, they just wrap around the pieces that you threw away. So go on, turn the lights out, leave me in the black. There's a comfort in the comfort that I'm never getting back. Just me in the darkness, an unbreakable band. I'm letting the shadows hold my hand. Yeah, they're holding my hand. The porch light flickers like a dying star. I'm still counting shadows from the passenger side of your car. You left the engine running, just a whisper in the dry. Now I'm breathing in the silence, trying to feel alive. The porch swing is rusting, catching on the breeze, and I'm watching every promise fall like armor from the trees. Now we're just dead leaves on a frozen ground, waiting for a winter wind to move us around. We used to be the gold, we used to be the green. Now we're just the wreckage of the things we didn't mean, crushing underfoot, making not a single sound. Just dead leaves, lost in brown. I found your old sweater in the bottom of the bin. It still holds the ghost of the shape that you were in. I try to put it on, try to catch a scent of home, but it's just cold threads, and I'm just skin and bone. The garden's gone to gray, the summer's finally bled, and the only thing that's growing is the distance in my head. We didn't fall all at once, we just drifted out of reach. A slow motion lesson that the seasons came to teach, that nothing stays a color and nothing stays a flame, and the frost don't care at all if I still whisper your name. Yeah, we're just dead leaves on a frozen ground, waiting for a winter wind to move us around. We used to be the gold, we used to be the green. Now we're just the wreckage of the things we didn't mean, crushing underfoot, making not a single sound. Just dead leaves, lost in brown. The snow is coming early, covering the tracks of a love that's gone too brittle to ever bring it back. Just dead leaves, walking over what we were. Let the winter take it, let the winter blur. I'm checking every corner, I'm double bolting the door, but I'm not looking for a stranger like I used to do before. The boogeyman has changed his face, he's got your eyes and hair. He lives in every shadow of the cold rack over there. I used to love the evening, the way the light would bend, but now the sun going down feels like the world is gonna end. Because the night is when the static in my head begins to clear, and the only thing I'm left with is the ghost of you still here. I'm scared of the dark since you walked out that night. I'm burning every candle, I'm chasing every light, 'cause left the TV humming just to have a flickering friend, to keep the monsters in the closet from coming round the bend. The monsters are the memories of the way you used to sleep, with your head upon my shoulder and a promise we couldn't keep. Now the hallway looks a mile long, a tunnel made of ink, and I'm drowning in the spaces where I have the time to think. It's not the lack of vision, it's not the lack of sight, it's the way the darkness proves to me that I didn't treat you right. It's a mirror made of midnight, showing everything I lost, and I'm huddled in the corner, trying to count the cost. Yeah, I'm scared of the dark. Since you walked out that night, I'm burning every candle, I'm chasing every light. 'Cause when the room goes black, I can feel you in the air. I reach out for your body, but there's nothing ever there. The silence starts to whisper all the things we didn't spark. Now I'm a grown man crying, 'cause I'm scared of the dark. Don't turn them off, please just leave the porch light on. I can't face the shadows now that you're really gone. The dark is where the truth is, and the truth is just too much. I'm cleaning out the closet of the house where we grew tall, tracing pencil marks of hair left on the peeling hallway wall. I found a box of Polaroids, the colors bled to gold, of two kids who swore to God they'd never end up feeling old. We were running through the sprinklers, we were invincible and green. Now I'm staring at a stranger in the glass of a machine. The reckless heart I traded for a suit and iron seams is buried under invoices and half-remembered dreams. So here's a final toast, a farewell to the past, to the beautiful deception and the jagged morning truth, to the love that burns so brightly, a fire built to last, before the forevers turned to maybes and time began to pass. Packing up the memories, locking up the past, and saying a long goodbye as shadows are cast. We used to drive until the gas ran out, just to see see where it would end. Now checking every compass, trying to find a corner to bend. The park where we first whispered is just pavement and stone. Learning how to stand here in the silence all alone. It wasn't just your heartbeat that was lost along the tracks. It was a version of myself I can never borrow back. It's a slow and quiet robbery, the stealing of the light, until you're just a shadow moving softly through the night. Missing how the rain felt like a gift instead of cold. Missing believing stories that were never meant to So here's a final toast, a farewell to the past, to the beautiful deception and the jagged morning truth, to the love that burns so brightly, a fire built to last, before the forevers turned to maybes and time began to pass. Packing up the memories, locking up the past, and saying a long goodbye as shadows are cast. Put the records in the basement, turn the porch light down to low. The journey's moved ahead, with nowhere left to go. Goodbye to the fire. Goodbye to the heat. Goodbye to the echoes, walking down this I'm cleaning out the closet of the house where we grew tall, tracing pencil marks of height left on the peeling hallway wall. I found a box of Polaroids, the colors bled to gold, of two kids who swore to God they'd never end up feeling old. We were running through the sprinklers, we were invincible and green. Now I'm staring at a stranger in the glass of a machine. The reckless heart I traded for a suit and iron seams is buried under invoices and half-remembered dreams. So here's a final toast, a farewell to the past, to the beautiful deception and the jagged morning truth, to the love that burns so brightly, a fire built to last before the forevers turned to maybes and time began to pass, packing up the memories, locking up the past, and saying a long goodbye as shadows are cast. We used to drive until the gas ran out just to see where it would end. Now checking every compass, trying to find a corner to bend. The park where we first whispered is just pavement and stone. Learning how to stand here in the silence all alone. It wasn't just your heartbeat that was lost along the tracks. It was a version of myself I could never borrow back. It's a slow and quiet robbery, the stealing of the light, until you're just a shadow moving softly through the night. Missing how the rain felt like a gift instead of cold. Missing believing stories that were never meant to hold. So here's a final toast, a farewell to the past, to the beautiful deception and the jagged morning truth, to the love that burns so brightly, a fire built to last before the forevers turned to maybes and time began to pass, packing up the memories, locking up the past, and saying a long goodbye as shadows are cast. Put the records in the basement, turn the porch light down to low. The journey's moved ahead with nowhere left to go. Goodbye to the fire, goodbye to the heat, goodbye to the echoes. Walking down the street, I'm staring at the ceiling where the shadows used to dance, leaving spaces in the covers for a ghost of a second chance. I used to hate the static, the TV's humming drone, but now it's just the ceiling in this house I don't quite own. The clock is ticking heavy, like a hammer in the hall, counting every second that you're not against the wall. I used to pray for quiet, just a moment to myself, but now your empty coffee mug is screaming on the shelf. Oh, the silence is too loud tonight, it's ringing in my ears. It's the sound of every I love you I haven't heard in years. It's crashing like a tidal wave, it's heavy as a stone. The loudest part of losing you is being here alone. I'm screaming at the empty air, trying to start a fight, but the silence is too loud tonight. I'm walking on the floorboards, trying to make them creak, just to hear a human sound, just to hear the wood speak. I find myself mid-sentence, turning to the door, forgetting that your footsteps don't live here anymore. The quiet isn't peaceful, no, it's jagged and it's cold. It's the story of a lifetime that'll never be retold. In the noise I could hide, I could pretend we were okay, but the stillness strips the armor and the lies away. It's a deafening reminder of the space you used to fill, and if I stop my breathing, the world is perfectly still. Too still. Yeah, the silence is too loud tonight, it's ringing in my ears. It's the sound of every I love you I haven't heard in years. It's crashing like a tidal wave, it's heavy as a stone. The loudest part of losing you is being here alone. I'm screaming at the empty air, trying to start a fight, but the silence is too loud tonight. Shh. Can you hear it? The sound of you leaving, the sound of me breathing alone. It's too loud, God, it's so loud. The moon is just a silver scar across a hollow sky. I'm sitting on the kitchen floor, too empty now to cry. I reached into the furnace the fire wouldn't start. It's hard to keep a pilot light inside a frozen heart. You took the mercury with you, you took the summer heat. Now I'm just a rhythmic pulse echoing down the street. I used to be a lantern, I used to be a flame, but the suit has filled my spirit since the day you took your name. Now there's a dark heart beating in a quiet room, like a heavy drum echoing inside a marble tomb. It doesn't break, it doesn't bleed, it only turns to stone. Learning how to navigate the shadows on its own. You turn the lights out when you walked across that park and left me with a heart that's only beating in the dark. I see my own reflection and I don't know who it is, just a map of all the maybes and the could have beens of his. I'm trading in the colors for a palette of the night, because the neon and the glitter only hurt my tired sight. There's a comfort in the cold dust, a safety in the black, when you know there isn't any love to ever bring you back. They say that stars need darkness just to show their hidden glow, but I've been down here in the deep where nothing tries to grow. It's not a hole, it's not a void, it's a heavy leaden weight, the sound of someone closing up a rusted iron gate. Yeah, there's a dark heart beating in a quiet room, like a heavy drum echoing inside a marble tomb. It doesn't break, it doesn't bleed, it only turns to stone. Learning how to navigate the shadows on its own. You turn the lights out when you walked across that park and left me with a heart that's only beating in the dark. No more red, no more gold, just the black and the cold. It's beating steady, it's beating slow. In the dark is the only place I go. I'm standing on the platform where the steam has turned to gray. watching the red taillights of the life we threw away. The dust is settling heavy on the suitcase at my feet, while the world keeps moving forward on this busy, bitter street. I was looking at the horizon, thinking we were on the same side, but I was just a passenger along for your restless ride. The smoke is clearing out, and the wind is blowing cold, and I'm holding on to stories that will never now be told. You found a new direction, you found a faster track, you headed for the sunlight, and you never did look back. I'm a ghost in the rear view, a name you don't need to find. While you were moving forward, you left me behind. Yeah, you're miles down the highway, leaving me in the rain. Just a permanent fixture in a temporary tone. I went back to our kitchen, but the chairs don't fit the same. The walls are holding echoes of the way you said my name. You took the road map with you, and you took the only key, and left 1,000 whys to keep me company. It's a different kind of lonely when you're standing in one place, watching someone you love put on a stranger's face. Did you hit the gas a little harder when you saw me in the glass? Did you feel a little lighter watching all our memories pass? You're 1,000 miles ahead now, chasing something new, while I'm still stuck in the minute that I lost the sight of you. You found a new direction, you found a faster track, you headed for the sunlight, and you never did look back. I'm a ghost in the rear view, a name you don't need to find. While you were moving forward, you left me behind. Yeah, you're miles down the highway, leaving me in the rain. Just a permanent fixture in a temporary pain. I'm still here at the station, but the last train's come and gone. You're already at the ending, and I'm barely at the dawn. Yeah, you left me behind. I'm staring at the table where the coffee's gone cold, at the half-empty sugar packet you forgot to hold. The kitchen is a crime scene of the words we just said. I'm retracing the anger and the things I should have read. You left your keys by the toaster, a silver serrated stain, and the air feels like I'm heavy on everything. I try to wash the memory off the tip of my tongue, but the salt is still burning from the songs we never sung. The wine in the glass has turned to vinegar tonight, matching the sour way we ended the fight. I thought love was a honey, a slow dripping gold, but it's a medicine bottle, dusty and old. The more I try to breathe, the more it tastes like rust. A mouthful of promises turn into dust. They say time is a healer, that it washes you clean, but it just leaves a residue of where we have been. It's in the back of my throat, it's in every deep breath, the flavor of the love that's been starved to its still on my breath. Streetlights are bleeding through the thin bedroom blinds, tracing all the memories I'm trying to leave behind. I reach across the mattress, but the sheets are smooth and cold. Just a hollow space where the stories used to unfold. I used to fear the darkness, used to reach out for your light, but the dark is the only thing that stays with me tonight. I'm a ghost in this hallway, a shell in this room, waiting for the sun to break the heavy coat of gloom. When the world turns its back and the stars start to fade, I'm walking through the wreckage of the choices we made. I've got no one to lean on, no heart left to lend, so I'm letting the shadows hold my hand. And they don't ask for reasons, they don't ask me to stay, they just wrap around the pieces that you threw away. There's a silhouette of us still etched against the door, but the more I try to touch it, the less I'm really sure if you were ever real or just a trick of the evening sun. A beautiful beginning that was over ere it begun. Now I talk to the corners, I whisper to the floor, because the silence doesn't hurt me like your goodbye anymore. They're longer in the winter, they're deeper in the rain. The only friends I have who truly understand the pain, they don't pull away when I start to fall apart. They're just the shape of the hole inside my heart. And when the world turns its back and the stars start to fade, I'm walking through the wreckage of the choices we made. I've got no one to lean on, no heart left to lend, so I'm letting the shadows hold my hand. And they don't ask for reasons, they don't ask me to stay, they just wrap around the pieces that you threw away. So go on, turn the lights up, leave me in the black. There's a comfort in the comfort that I'm never getting back. Just me and the darkness, an unbreakable band. I'm letting the shadows hold my hand. Yeah, they're holding my hand. check the lock and turn the phone face down. I'm pulling the curtains on this hollow town. The daylight is a witness I can't afford to face. It shines a cruel light on every empty space. In the waking world, the air is thin and cold, and I'm tired of the story that we never got to fold. So I'm chasing the velvet, I'm begging for the gray to take me to the place where you didn't walk away. 'Cause I'm sleeping to forget you, I'm dreaming to survive. It's the only time I feel like we're still alive. Behind my eyelids, you're still reaching for my hand. We're building all our castles in the shifting mental sand. When I'm wide awake, the pain is way too true. So I'm closing my eyes, sleeping to forget you, and hear the tears hot and your boots are by the door. I don't have to wonder what you're leaving for. We're frozen in a summer that never has to end. I'm talking to a version of a lover and a friend. But the alarm is a ghost haunting the shelf, reminding me I'm lying to my own broken self. But the dreams are getting shorter and the blankets turning white. I'm losing the battle to the morning light. I try to hold the image, try to keep you in the frame, but the sun is a thief, whispering your name. The calendar is frozen on a page from last July, before the colors faded and the garden started to die. Now the frost is etching pattern on the inside of the glass, watching every shivering hour slowly try to pass. I've kept your winter coat hanging right behind the door, like a prayer that you'll be shaking off the snow here once more. The ground is hard as iron, the sky is dull as lead, and I'm repeating every always that you ever said. But the ice won't melt and the birds won't sing, and I'm standing in the graveyard of a golden thing. Everyone is telling me that seasons have to change, but living in this winter doesn't feel so strange. I'm shivering in the garden, clutching on to anything, still waiting for a spring that you'll never I tried to plant some hope in the dirt behind the shed, but the soil is too bitter and the roots are already dead. I see my breath in clouds like ghost smoke in the air, reaching out for someone who was never really there. The sun is just a stranger, pale and far away, giving just enough light to show me how the world is gray. They say the green returns, they say the bloom is worth the wait, but they don't know the heavy cold of walking through that gate to a house that's lost its fire, to a bed that's lost its heat, where just one flower, but the white just keeps on falling.